Hello, my beautiful friends. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to my channel. How are you? My name is V Valera, and I'm the author of Readers. You can find that information in the description box below, as well as the links to purchase it and the links to my other platforms. Today we're going to do a 3-card tarot reading for the fire signs, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. I've put my favorite, I don't want to say favorite because all the other crystals are here. But one of my favorite crystals, the Mukite Jasper. This is a special crystal. I'll have to do a crystal video sometime and just, go over the different amazing things about the different crystals on my desk. Okay, so I have shuffled extensively off camera, and I like to shuffle on camera as well. And I've already prayed and meditated on the cards. So yeah, I've been saying in my past videos this week that I have to come up with a new name for the 3-card tarot spread, because it's never 3 cards anymore. It's whatever the spirits would like to do. And it's definitely more than 3 cards. So, all right. Okay. That was going to drop, but that is a lot. Wow, I can already feel it. They have a lot to say to you because the cards are just jumping out of my hands. Okay, here we go. 3 cards for the fire signs, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Wow, okay. I have to do what they say, so let's get this going. I'm gonna lay them out like this. This is how they landed. Wow. Okay. There are a lot of cards. Okay. All right, I can already hear this. I can hear this so much. All right, can you see it? I like to make sure that it is, take a picture for you. I like to make sure that you can view it on your screen so you can follow along with me. I'm going to all right. Okay, so this is a very complex reading in the sense of how the cards fell and the messages that I'm hearing, the messages that they're telling me right now. So, all right, this is how it goes. The 3 of Wands is the card for waiting for your ships to come in. So someone who is watching is or has been waiting for their ships to come in, waiting for someone. And I know it's a person because this is the 6 of Cups, and this is typically the card for someone from your past. Now, the trick about this card is it's someone from your past, but it could be someone from this past, this lifetime now, or someone from your past lives. And then this is you. Now, the reason why I say it's complex is you'll see soon, like the energy is that you're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for things to happen. I think I could have heard it easier if this card were over there, but it's not up to me, and this is how they want it. And I'll show you why. So this person, this message is for a male that's watching. I'm sorry, ladies. I know that I've done many readings where the message is for a lady. So Today is a message for a man. However, don't tune out right away, because this is also a message for their ladies. So this could resonate with you in a particular way. Let me show you. So this card, King of Wands, is typically represents a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. And as you see, let's see if the camera will focus in. Anyway, you can see him. He sits very firmly on his throne. He is regal and calm, though ready for battle. He's got his hand on the wand. He's prepared. And he even has like the color, like the color for battle, you know, that red fiery action type of color. So this is for a male watching. This is his person from the past. Now this card is for an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, because of the pentacles. However, this particular card is one of the cards, the main cards for a Capricorn. So this man, and I'm hearing it, I heard it, this man is an Aries, somewhere in their charts, sun, moon, and rising, okay? And also, you know, throughout my videos, whenever I do the videos, whatever element that you listen to, remember it's for sun, moon, or rising. So if that's in your chart, that element, you know, this message could resonate with you. But I'm hearing that this is an Aries. Normally, I would say this is Sagittarius, yeah, for some reason, but I heard they said Aries. So Aries has a Capricorn female. This Capricorn female is experiencing the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords card is, now, it's always a bummer when this card comes up because it looks like a bummer. I mean, look at it. It has three swords piercing a heart. And this card typically represents grief, heartache, depression, or third-party situation. But what I'm hearing is grief and heartache. I don't feel she has depression. Just grief and heartache. Because she has not gotten an invitation from her king. The thing is, look how wild and wise the spirits are. Look how they are diagonal from each other. Okay, look how they are both waiting. They're both waiting. See where they intersect? They intersect here. They're both waiting, and they intersect here for an invitation. Him, not so much an invitation, but his invitation, what it looks like to him, is more like the starter pistol at the race, at the marathon. So he's waiting for things to begin. You know, he's an older man, this Aries, but inside he's a younger man, and he carries inside his heart this stoic king that sits there. Inside his heart, he has a cup of love. See the invitation? The Prince of Cups is the card for invitation. He holds a goblet, a cup, and it's filled with love, the beginning of his love. It holds, this is who he is inside. It holds that for her. But he can't get to her right yet. He's doing something. He's going through something. He's working on something. Because see how he looks away? He looks away from the entire situation. He is working on things. So fire, the fire signs, the wands, that's it's action. You know, Fire signs are always doing something. So he's working on something, whether it's within himself, working on a project, working on a business. He may be working on other relationships, I'm sorry to say, but I think, and it's breaking her heart, but I think he's not working on them like to make them better. I think he's working on ending them, because we got the Judgment card here. Now the Judgment card, it's, as you can see, it's the queen. It's a queen, the goddess Guinevere. It looks like she's knighting. Okay, I'm just going to make this camera focus. There it is. She's, as you can see, she's knighting him with a sword. Again, the swords are symbols of truth. So it looks like she's knighting him with a sword. The energy here is he's getting to, the king is getting to the truth of the matter in his heart. So anyway, so it looks like she's knighting him with her sword. But judgment is also, you know, the sword is the truth. She's like bestowing him with her words. It's like a final judgment, right? And when things are final, when there are endings, they always give way to new beginnings. So that's why I said that the king here is working on things. And see now, as I hold it up, do you see how he's looking here? He's working on this. He's severing the past connections. Judgment also alludes to legal situations. So maybe he's in the middle of a divorce, or at the end of the divorce, and he's ending it. But as he, okay, I just heard it. He's ending it, but he doesn't want, she's on the other side. See, you see how I moved the card? He's ending it, and he doesn't want any of this crapola to touch his beloved. Do you see how I couldn't even put it in there? He does not want her to be in the middle of all this. And that's why he has not extended an invitation. And that is why she is having heartbreak and grief. Okay, but for the cross watchers, for the Nine of Pentacles, just know that, okay, I just heard this in my head, clear as day. My cross watchers, just know that the king is working on it, working on his things. And here's the phrase that I heard: he loves you. He loves you. He knows what you mean to him. You are someone from his past. He can feel it. He can feel the connection. You can feel the connection as well. I mean, look at this layout. You can't write this. Look at how all of these cards intersect. Look at what's between them. So they are from each other's past. They're probably soulmates. I'm not going to say karmic connection, because those will pass. And soulmates can be karmic connections, but I think this is a deeper love. This is a deeper, abiding love. Ooh, I just heard that. Oh, wow. Big energy with that too. So they are from each other's past lives. Their souls can feel it. He knows it. As a king, he has this inner wisdom. The point that where he's at, he's gained some wisdom. He has some inner wisdom. He can feel this. Yeah, it makes him nervous. He's a little bit of a, oh Lord, I just heard it. He's a little bit of a runner. We all know what runners allude to. Yes, I'm going to say it. Twin flames, counterparts, sacred unions. Well, look at where they intersect. They're both waiting for action to begin. They're both waiting for this love to begin. But he's taking care of his stuff right now, dear one. Okay, but this message is for the king. I want to keep reading for this, for the cross watchers, but that is another video. Go check out the Earth video, cross watchers, for this week. Okay, now because this is very tinged with love, let's ask for one card from the Love Tarot deck. Sorry, let me show it to you. One card from the Love Tarot deck for the fire signs, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. One card for the tarot deck. Whoa. Okay. All right. Those two dropped. These did not. So we're going to go with that. Let's see what they say. The Princess of Cups and the Princess of Arrows, or the Prince of Arrows. Interesting. Princess of Cups. Okay. I know what that means in my deck. In my main deck, so I want to look up gentleness, intuition, and invitation, loyalty, meanings, grace and talent, emotional receptivity, and enticing invitation. Interesting. I'm going to read Prince of Arrows real quick, and then I'll tell you what I heard just now. Prince of Arrows, decisiveness, clarity, determination. The ability to move in an incisive way, creating clarity from confusion, being able to defend oneself brilliantly, helping others with words. The ability to move in an incisive way. That is what I'm hearing. Okay, the reason why I want to read those first is because I had already heard the message. Now, in a reading with multiple decks, when there are identical cards that pop up, that means that the spirits would like to emphasize something. So Princess of Cups in the Love Tarot deck is the invitation card. Just like in my main deck, the Prince of Cups is I just got another message, is the invitation card. Now, when there's two in the same deck, they're saying strongly that an invitation is coming. An invitation is moving towards you. And also, witness here, my beloveds, you have a Princess of Cup female, Prince of Cups male. So, and look how they fall. Remember I was saying that while he sits here a little bit older and wiser, who he is inside looks like this. Past life. This is his spiritual energy. And who she is inside. Now, she's a lady. She's not a young woman. She's a lady. She's some gentle lady. Wealthy, obviously. She's in her garden of pentacles. And pentacles are coin in my deck. And look at this card. This is a young lass, I heard. I don't know. They said lass. I'm sorry, I have to say it. So it's like these two are going to unite. These two energies from the past are going to unite. An invitation is coming soon. It's not going to be from the lady. She's not going to invite him. That's not her style. That's not Earth. It would probably be him, especially if this is for an Aries. Aries like to hunt. They like to pursue. And honestly, look at her. She's chilling in her garden surrounded by coin. She's gonna keep doing what she's doing because that's how earth signs are. They're stable. They're reliable. They're consistent. So she's going to be tending her garden. And I just heard she's more grounded individual. She's in her garden, grounded, connecting with the earth. That's her element. So I don't believe that she will be the one extending an invitation. Yeah, you can even see it. See, she's looking that way. She's like, so she's not extending the invitation. She's holding the invitation that she received. So he is extending the invitation. Whew. And then the Prince of Arrows, the meaning for this is decisiveness. So remember what I said, that he's working on stuff? He could very well be working on himself, issues inside himself, ending things, working on things that he feels that he needs to. This person right here, this is what I'm hearing. They are smart. They are brilliant. They're put together. They're very kind, loving. And something in him, okay, now the message is coming very strongly. Something in him, his spirit senses her, knows it's her. And the human part of him, not the spirit part of him, not the spirit part inside him, the human part of him, how he understands this information, he can't fully process it because he's kind of new in his I'll just say his spirituality. He's new, like the fact that he can sense her, that is a very new sensation for him, and it hasn't happened before. And so what I'm hearing is, in knowing how special she is, how much of a connection that they have, he is king enough to not, I'll just say this in vernacular terms, he is king enough not to mess with her as he works on himself and ending the things that he needs to. It does cause her heartbreak, yes, but not all things that kings do are awesome and pleasant. They have to wield their power, and he's stepping into his own personal power. He's learning to do so. So this is new for him, and why he's at such an impasse, like why there has not been any development. They're both waiting for their ships to come in. They're essentially waiting for him to get to that point, wait for everything to like click, and then he can do the next steps. So what this card is alluding to is, at a certain point, he's going to hit that mark, hit that point, that milestone where everything clicks, where he's like, oh, okay, yeah, I get it. And then he's going to take decisive action and invite her. Okay, but it's got to go like this. He's got to end this, whatever's going on here, end this. Okay, camera, I'm not happy when you don't focus in. So he's got to end whatever's happening in his life currently. Once all of that clicks, ending, okay, they just showed me. See the multiple chicks? 3 of them. Lord, he's been busy. Once he ends this, I'm hearing he will become king. Endings give way to new beginnings. He's going to hit that mark, find the clarity, and then invite her. And what type of relationship this is, it's definitely soulmates. I don't have the cards. The cards didn't drop for Sacred Union, but this is a very, very special relationship. Oh, also, I just heard they were telling me, like, to assure people. So fire and earth together, a lot of people are kind of like, okay, how is that going to happen? Remember, fire, I know that they're on different planes, like fire is here and then the earth is down there. You know, they're like this and never the two shall meet type of thing, but we have to remember that fire can warm the earth. And also, this might just be her sun sign. We don't know what her moon or Venus sign is, you know, but this is the main one. And then this is the energy of the person. This is, I'm thinking this is their Venus sign, but it's a sign that they could be another sign, but this energy is their predominant energy. Okay. Ooh, all right. That is a very deep reading. Let's keep going here. Because this is love, let me see. Let us do, okay. Let us do a Rumi Oracle love reading. Oops. Just went ahead and started, didn't shuffle it. Pardon me. I'm wearing the mic a different way today, so I hope it's loud enough for you, but I also hope that I'm not screaming into your speakers. Okay, now let's ask for one Rumi Oracle love card for the fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. One Rumi Oracle card. Fire signs, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Okay, we got two. Let's see what they are, friends. We have a new gown. How fantastic is this deck, right? And then we have you who show the way. Ooh, okay. Let's read for a new gown. All right. Oh, okay. All right, you're not going to believe this. Here we go. This oracle comes to you with sacred portent. You are fast approaching a moment of a great leap, an evolutionary shift on your spiritual path. Your sense of yourself and your divine identity is about to be revealed and realized in a way more potent than ever before. This is wonderful. It is a divine happening. You must allow it. Do not confuse humility with humiliation. Do not humble yourself excessively. You do not have to battle with false pride either. Simply honor yourself as a living being, worthy of life, worthy of this royal path of divine realization. What a gift it is to cast aside belief in inferiority or superiority, unhelpful as those notions are for you now. What a gift instead to embrace your own path, irrespective of what any other may think, whether they hold it in glory or derision. Okay, they want me to read one more sentence. Who cares? Not you, nor I. Okay, so the message I was hearing for this is, it's like the things that you've been working on, you've been struggling with some concepts in your head. But you're going to get it, because this guy is smart. You're going to get it. And it alludes to, this card had alluded to what they were saying here. Yes, here it is. Worthy of life, worthy of this royal path of divine realization. So remember I was saying earlier that like you can sense who she is. And there's something on your human side that's struggling with feeling that you're worthy of her, because she is that special, period, and she's that much more special to you. I think, as this alludes to, this card is typically, can typically drop for legal proceedings like divorces. It's kind of like, it sounds like, because of what is happening in the divorce for this person, it played with the inner workings of himself. So he's not so confident. That's one of the things that he's working on. He's working on worthiness, whether he's worthy of her. Because to him, she's awesome. She's amazing and wonderful, and she's awesome. She's a lady, you know, and he's feeling like, okay, how did I end up with that? Like, where did I become worthy of that? Or I just heard, he's thinking, was I always worthy of her and I didn't know it? Then he gets mad at himself. Like, he gets mad at himself because he feels like the past has really, whatever situation he was in, it has really trained his brain to think he was not worthy of someone like her. It is very deep. This is a very deep reading. Okay, and now we'll do the reading for you who show the way. I keep putting this on top because for some reason they're like, this is significant. I think this is a reminder that this is coming to an end. The Judgment card. Okay, so I will read you who show the way. Okay. All right, yep, okay. Yeah, you can't write this. Okay. You are also being gifted through this oracle with a sign, a portent. This oracle is an omen. An issue too difficult for you to understand, no matter how hard you have been working on it, is about to be resolved. You have no need to hold on to it or become more worthy of that resolution. Holy smolies. It is going to happen according to the grace of the great beloved. And your job is to allow it to happen, to simply bear witness to the resolution, even if you have no idea what is going on in the process. You may find that whilst you are letting go, the resolution happens without you being aware of it until after the fact. Then apparently, all of a sudden, what was an issue is no longer so. All right, so I'm hearing it. The struggles in the identity of this person, who this person believes themselves to be, has been a lot. Okay, like I said, whatever this relationship was, it has really messed with the inner workings of this person. So they didn't know that, you know, I'm hearing gaslight. They were gaslighted a lot. So if they thought top was top, they were told, no, top is bottom, bottom is top. And so now they've had to, like, you know, just retrain their mind to know the truth. Remember what I said. This queen is wielding the sword, and swords are truth. And, you know, this could be his queen. In making his way to her, he is becoming. And things are, what he can't handle, the message is for you, is what he can't handle, he is to give it to the divine, give it to God. And God will sort it out in ways that we're just not able to. Remember that he can see the Alpha and the Omega. He has 1,000 million point view. So he can see things behind the scenes. You know, there might be things going on energetically speaking. I'm sensing that. So if this is a divorce, this his former mate, she may not be particularly letting him go. fast enough. So he's working on a bunch of things, a lot of things before he gets to her. But he is going to get to her. You are going to be set free, I'm hearing. Because, I mean, when you have two in the same deck, that is it doesn't happen often. So that is a very big sign. Things are going to get resolved. They're just asking you, to call upon the divine for help. Because we can't handle everything on our own. We can do our part. I mean, it's always important to do our parts and learn and grow as we're supposed to, but we can't always do it on our own. If you give it to the divine, the parts that you can't handle, you're going to progress like how you want. They want me to say that to you. Okay, now we're going to do the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Because this reading is a lot about love, it's just purely about love. Relationship message in here. Now, I did the air signs reading before yours, and theirs was all business. And yours seems to be all about love. Okay, one more shuffle, and now we'll ask for one oracle card for the fire signs, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries in conjunction with this reading. Okay. It's 3. It's all right. We'll take it. Any more guidance from the universe, we'll take it. Now, these don't have to be in order, so. Come to the edge. Interesting. Yang. Holy goodness. Guys, take a look at this card. It looks like fire. And this is a fire sign reading. And the last card, the tribe. Oh my gosh, I just got chills. Okay, come to the edge. Yeah, I have a feeling that there's cross watchers here. Okay, come to the edge. Essential meanings: courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear, and accepting risk. A lot of things that he's probably working on. I'm going to give you the relationship message. It's scary to be truly intimate with someone, to allow him or her to see all of you, especially the parts that you've kept hidden and protected. Now is the time to take that risk and let yourself be seen, truly seen. It's important that you speak up, voice what you need, state who you are, say what you hope for. This is not the time to play it safe, but to take a leap of faith. You will be glad you did. If you're seeking a relationship, the same applies. Take one step toward the gods, and they will deliver what you truly desire. Holy shitballs, folks. I rarely swear in my readings, but actually I think that might be the first one. That was a very deep message, and it's exactly what we were talking about. Like, he's working on this stuff, and that past relationship has really messed with his perception of who he actually is. So he's always been a king, but he was told that he is not. And what they're saying is, take a leap of faith, know that you are king, and come for her. Ooh, we're gonna help you. Oh boy, that's a lot of, getting a lot of chills on that. By the way, whoever this girl is, very lucky, and that'll be really interesting to see once they unite, come into union, I hear. Essential meanings. This is yang. Essential meanings: the masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen, taking action. Oh my gosh, didn't we just say that? Relationship message. Circumstances are supporting action on your part. It's okay to make the first move. Trust that you will quickly know where you stand. In matters of the heart, there is movement toward your highest good. So go forth with assurance. Passion is in the air, and now is the time to dance to the tune of love. Take the lead. Whoa. Okay. The tribe. This is crazy. This is a very deep reading, guys. I hope this message reaches the person it's meant to, because it sounds like a very important one and it's going to change their lives. I just heard it's going to change your life. Okay, the tribe. Essential meanings: community, belonging, being seen and understood by others, like-minded connections, a sense of family and friendship, knowing your place in the world. Relationship message: you're discovering the essential qualities that you share with another, and perhaps also those you don't share. There are times when you follow and the other person leads, and times when you lead and the other follows. The appearance of this card points to the importance of learning the proper dance between you and another. Accepting the truth that everyone has flaws is part of that dance, yet you are also being asked to be aware of the dynamics that you don't want to repeat. You are in the perfect place to make changes in order to experience the best version of who you can be together. Okay, I heard 2 messages in that. So, remember, he's doing a lot of work on himself. So they're saying, work on those parts and don't bring those parts that didn't work for your previous relationship to this relationship. Actually, that can go for both. Hell, that can go for all of us, right? But the other message that I heard, belonging, being seen and understood by others, like-minded connections. There's something about you. There's something about you and this person. Let me put my cards down. Hold on, let me take a picture before I mess up the whole spread. There is something about you, my friends. Now I'm putting the 6 of Cups between you because it's because it's magical. Because for souls from the past, from past lives to find each other. I mean, we all travel in our soul tribe, but I'll just say this because this is what I'm hearing. To find each other across time is very special. So the special spiritual quality about this relationship is an aspect that binds you to, connects you to. When I say bind, it's not in a negative connotation, but it's a that phrase that ties, that bind. It's like this. You guys are like magnetic toward each other, like it's comfortable because you already know each other. Your souls already know each other. They sense each other. They could very well be visiting this. This is very. This is another like video topic. But they could already have met each other, and you don't even know it. The souls. But back to what I was saying about this card. There's a spiritual quality between you two that you share. Yeah, okay, I'm hearing it. Okay, I'm trying to, they just showed me what it is, and so I'm trying to translate it into words. The connection between you two is so dear and magical. I'm hearing warm. The connection between you two is so warm. Like I can see this, it's like this an energy line between you two. This cord between you two, and it's like I can see the energy flow between you guys, and it's a very warm energy. This guy feels very good being in her energy. And I'm hearing it's a shame he hasn't allowed himself to be more so in it. He actually, yeah, I just heard it right now. He's actually going to kick himself for taking so long to come into union with her. He's actually going to be mad at himself. It's going to be so amazing. You know, it's going to be like that, like, whew, like, boom. Just how he feels is it's going to look like that, like fire, magic, and sparkles. When they meet, when they truly meet, that he's going to kick himself for waiting so long to have come together with him, with her. And how does she feel? You know, she's a lady. She handles it all with I'm hearing love and grace. So, fire signs. Oh my gosh. What an incredible reading. What an incredible reading. I'm so happy for you. And what I suggest for you guys is to play this video back several days later, because you can hear, you know, there are so many messages going on in here. This is a very big reading. There's a lot of complex ideas in here. Just come back, play it back again, play it as many times as you need, and glean those messages from the reading, because there's a lot here for you. And you know, it's like a class. You have to keep learning the information. This is only going to help you build and help you create this next level. It's moving towards you. So you've been waiting, you both have been waiting for your ships to come in. Just because you've been waiting for your ships to come in doesn't mean that the ships aren't moving. Does it just, the ships could be off camera or off card. I made a pun. You know, the ships could be over here or down there. Just because you've been waiting doesn't mean that it's not moving towards you. So I just heard preparation. Preparation is key. Work on yourself. Now, they're not saying to be perfect as soon as you get there. You're going to be two perfect people. But there are certain things that, you know, we all need to work on before these two come into union, but also as individuals, you know, we want to be the best version of ourselves for ourselves and for the ones we love. So, this concludes the reading. I'm not going to even say the numbers. The reading for the fire signs Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. I thank you so much for visiting my channel, spending your time with me, and trusting me to convey these messages to you. I will see you next week. Have a great day.